Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this big and beautiful world of ours we call Earth. My name is Ponga Boy Ponga, the gift that keeps on giving. You are tuned in to Final Fantasy XIV Misadventures on twitch.tv/HomoHoma2093, a designated non-spoiler stream brought to you in living color by the Bedlam on Baltic Avenue, bedlamba.blogspot.com. We are doing Make It Rain 2025. This is the Final Fantasy XIV Gold Saucer event that happens at this time of year on the calendar. We thought the event was going to be available on Tuesday, but it is available now. So we are going to go ahead and do this event. But first, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to head over to the moon and Sinus Ardorum and see how we are doing with our burrow. We're gonna go ahead and teleport over there and see how we are doing with our progress on the moon before we go ahead and get started with what will be a short live stream. If you like what you see in this broadcast, hit the follow button on your Twitch player, subscribe button on YouTube on our channel ID, BongaBoy151. Our next live stream is going to be on Tuesday evening when we do the next portion of Honkai Star Rail Misadventures. This will be a spoiler stream. A new portion of the Trailblaze story will be taking place. This time our focus will be on Hyacine and Cypher. Those will be the two characters whose debut banners will be taking place in the next patch. So that is going to be available on Tuesday evening. So before we go ahead and get started with Make It Rain 2025, we are going to go ahead and show you the progress so far in Sinus Ardorum. A lot has changed since our last live stream of Final Fantasy XIV Misadventures. We are now going to be heading over to the moon and show you the progress with this area. I just found out that Make It Rain was available today. I thought it was going to be available on Tuesday, but we're going to go ahead and get this done now. I am suspecting that there is going to be a new patch available on Tuesday. I'm gonna go ahead and I have my device available here to see if there's going to be a new portion. So the Make It Rain event is available now. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look and see what's available. There is a new emote available and a new triple triad card, which is the King Elmer III card that will be available. So the quest is called Royal Rumblings, and we will be working on that shortly. But first, we are gonna be heading over to Sinus Ardorum to show you how things are going so far. After Kahori collects the rewards from this event and completes the story, the other characters on my Final Fantasy XIV account, including myself, are going to be collecting the rewards off stream. So this means this is going to be a short live stream. It will not be the mega live stream that you will be seeing over on Honkai Star Rail tomorrow evening. We are heading over to Sinus Ardorum. There is a bit of a long load time to get inside, but we are going to just show you what the monitor looks, the progress bar looks like. A lot of improvements to the area have taken place since we have started cosmic exploration. Doubtless other worlds over on Ether are far ahead in terms of progress. Let's show you the progress so far. This is where we are right now. We've already completed Base Camp Gamma, and now the Energization Station and Hydrofication Station are going to be constructed next. This will probably be done in about maybe 3 to 4 days based on the current progression. So let's head back to Ul'dah and get started with this one. The narration for this is going to be in English and also in my voice. Well, stranger, did you hear the sensational gold saucer festivities currently underway? All who participate are entitled to a handsome MGP bonus, not to mention discounts and a bevy of prizes. A simply unmissable opportunity, I'm sure you'll agree. What's more, I gather they're hosting special tripartite classes for younglings, all taught by the Cardinal of Cards himself, King Elmer III. Which reminds me, a rather peculiar rumor concerning the king has been circulating recently. My friend Olier works at the Saucer, and by his telling, it's causing much consternation among the staff. Judging by your indomitable gaze and well-worn garb, I'd wager you're an adventurer. If any of this has whet your appetite for intrigue, suggest you journey to Card Square and speak with Olier directly. Oh, look at me blabbering on. I'd best be off, for I shan't rest till every Ul'dah in this fine city is privy to the Gold Saucer festivities. Let's go and get started. Well, I never. It isn't Mr. Harukawa. It's a pleasure to see you again. What myriad games and entertainments will we be dabbling in today? You came all this way to discuss the room with me. I'm touched that you'd take interest in what must seem a trifling matter, but if you're willing, I'd be ever so grateful for your assistance. Forgive the intrusion. I thought it best that I myself inform you of the details. I am King Elmo, and whilst not technically royal blood coursing through these veins, my reign over Card Square is absolute. Of all triple tried playing staff, I am without question the strongest. Alas, unsavory rumor tends to topple my metaphorical crown. The murmurings that the king is no more skilled than a fresh-faced novice. I am the final hurdle before fledgling players going to challenge the realm's best triple triad tacticians. Overwhelming my curated strategies is paramount to their future standing. And yet my prowess is called into question? Inconceivable! The ordeal has proven to have stress for the King Albert III, as I'm sure you can appreciate, even most level-headed monks can unravel during times of crisis. But only our records don't indicate any crushing defeats of the like to blemished reputation. As far as Gold Sauce is concerned, King Albert III continues to fulfill his duties with utmost skill and professionalism. Painstakingly have I honed my skills, analyzed countless techniques, all that I might provide our guests with thrilling experiences. This room is contained, the very meaning of challenging me would be lost. These murmurings affect not just the king himself, but the entirety of Card Square and all who would test their mettle within its gilded confines. We must act swiftly to ensure they spare no further. But before you arrive, we established that none of our colleagues are the origin of the rumor, but the task remains to find those responsible. Can we count on your aid? Thank you, adventurer. Your assistance is most appreciated. As much as I'd like to help between my regular duties and teaching the younglings, I simply don't have the time. Please do accept my apologies. I propose we split up and question some of the patrons. I shall begin my inquiries in Round Square, which leaves Wonder Square in your capable hands. Let us reconvene in the Aetheryte Plaza shortly. The thing about King Elmer III is that, thanks to the tool that I use, defeating King Elmer is nothing more than straightforward. It's based on what cards are able to handle, his plus and combo gets. But battling King Elmer in the past has been a problem, so to speak, but not this time. Head upstairs and deal with some of the patrons who might be committing defamation on part of the king's name. The notion that the king is anything but a consummate mad triple triad is preposterous. I heard he was around here somewhere, though. Where could he have gotten to? Passed me by, but I just spotted King Elmer striding out towards the main square. There's a glimpse of him roaming the saucer. Why, it's a gift from the spinner herself. Lord of the king, I just spotted him here in the square losing a round of triple triad. He got absolutely trounced. Must be something going on. Someone must have figured him out. Well, it's definitely not Bay. She has not been seen battling the king in duels, but something must be going on. Oh, adventurer, how far is your investigation? findings mirror my own. From thus it seems you patrons actually believe the rumor. Although the sightings of a king wandering outside Cod Square are cause for concern, as far as I'm aware, King Elmo III hasn't left his table. I am of the very same mind. Their motives are unclear, but if they are indeed the source of the rumor, it behooves us to act. Let us make for Ben Square and seek out this false king. An imposter among us? It's us! We're gonna have to see what's going on here. The third, what are the chances? You must do it. But of course, prepare yourself for a royal thrashing. Huzzah! I beat the king! Destroy the sea, you're as weak as they come. Best among my subjects! Oh, the shame! Adventurer, have you sighted the pretender? There he is, our false king. Let us approach. Say, do you find folks partaking the delights which we tried? You're on the mood for honor too? King Elmo III shall be glad to oblige. I dare say we found the source of the rumor. Rumor? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Wait! You're a gold saucer attendant! Curses, you're here to detain me, aren't you? No, I won't let you. I'm not ready to give up my crown. Wait, you charlatan! Please accept my apologies for dashing over and for my efforts were in vain. I soon lost sight of him. Oh, did you find something? A King Elmo III card. These were commissioned as an exclusive gift for his most ardent fans. For Triple Tried enthusiasts, King Elmo III's unwavering dedication to the game inspires respect and devotion in equal measure. I'd be willing to bet our imposter is one such fan. With that in mind, I'd like to see this card returned to him. Oh, I fear Listen, the fee should we approach him directly? We'll need to devise a plan. Mummy! Now and then, don't fret. We'll make an announcement and your mother will soon come and get you. Oh, really? You promise? Absolutely. How have we had someone easier to find? Use the card with his paid amount. Of course, I'll announce that we found a lost card without the King Elma III Advanced Suspicious. They'll soon come to collect it. I shall make arrangements right away. In the meantime, I ask that you wait by the main counter for the imposter to appear. King Emperor the Third Triple Tricolor was escorted in Event Square. We kindly ask the rightful lord to present themselves at the main counter. Please, Nemea, I fear I lost you for good. King Emperor the Third! I thought I might offer all their assistance to make a little I know how to be chasing down an imposter. I can only presume this is him. You there, having an harvest masquerade as king, scraped into the order of Triple Triad. Word spreads that I'm feeble opponent. What thrills there be had in challenging me? Forgive me, that was never my intention. Why commit to such a guise in the first place? Look, I love Triple Triad, but I'm hopeless when it comes to playing. I thought that mimicking you would somehow make me stronger, give me a taste of victory. Then one day, someone mistook me for the real king. I got carried away and started pretending it was you. Obviously, that's no way to improve my game, but... Forgive my magnetic comportment. It's methods and tactics you must imitate. Only after rigorous analysis of your opposed stratagems will you grow stronger. When I began my journey, I struggled immensely, but by studying my opponents, learning and leveraging their skills, I gradually improved, and thus developed my own identity as a player. Of course, it didn't come easy. Some opponents were difficult to mimic. Only after countless defeats did I carve a path to the throne. In a sense, the king is a composite of all those players I bested along the way. We know telling the concept of imitation is clearly an intrinsic part of the game. Indeed, to succeed in the world of triple triad, you must seek out worthy opponents, commit their tactics to memory, and build up your repertoire. I look forward to the day you face me, not as some pale imitation, but as a fully fledged player with your very own identity. Just you wait. One day I'll be ready to challenge the real King Alma. Oh, and sorry again for all the trouble I've caused. As it seems the rumor has caused little damage, I'm inclined towards lenience. I hope that strikes you as agreeable, adventurer. Right, I believe that's case closed. I'm glad we were able to resolve this before any lasting harm was done. You have my gratitude. I better get back to Card Square. Do drop by sometime. I'm relieved we'll be able to nip this in the bud. By way of thanks, please accept this King Alma III card. It's one of the very first we had primed, printed from those preserved by King Alma III himself. A rarity among rarities, you will? Anyhow, the festivities in full swing, and do you hope you stay and unwind? But all this talk of triple triad, imagine you're itching to put your acquisition to the test in Card Square. Royal rumor repudiated. And that concludes Make It Rain 2025, the Final Fantasy XIV Gold Saucer event. This is your host, Bongo Boy Pongo, the gift that keeps on giving. Our next live stream will be on Tuesday evening for the next installment of Honkai Star Rail Misadventures, a new Trailblaze mission and the continuation of the Infurious story. Will we be able to bring Hyacine home, or are we gonna have a guarantee that we could probably be sitting on for quite some time? Also in the process, potentially completing Lucha's Traces. If you like what you see in this broadcast, hit the follow button on your Twitch player, subscribe button on YouTube under my channel ID, BongoBoy151. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. It's bye for now. Good night.